Well, hey there, everybody. It's Captain Mikey. And look where I am at for the first time ever in my life. Holy moly. I am at the Queen Mary Hotel. I'm standing in front of one of the lifeboats right here. But my God. We're going to be boarding, so it's very, very early in the morning, like 2 a.m. Oh my God. All right, more videos to come. Yeah, you guys can hear my excitement. Oh my God. You can just smell the history in here. You literally can just smell it. The old wood, the metal. Guys, I'm so psyched. I am on board the Queen Mary in Long Beach, California. This is unbelievable. And look at the sheer. You might not be able to see it all that well, but you can see the sheer of the ship. This is so cool. This is all first class areas. Absolutely beautiful. Oh yeah. So this is how we boarded. And this is the side of the ship. And then come over this way, and this is a first class entrance right here. So cool. And just think, the Queen Mary was larger than the Titanic. Look at this, guys. Holy moly. So cool. There's the second and third funnel. Up there, that right there, that's the first class promenade deck that runs the full length of the superstructure. So cool. Okay, everybody, it is now Saturday, April 11th. We came in last night to board the Queen Mary. Docked right next to us is the Carnival Panorama that does the Mexican Riviera cruises. Maybe they do Alaskan cruises too. As you can see, we are at the Queen Mary. We're going to head inside and start our day, which is going to be a lot of fun. There's that old submarine right there that they're going to get rid of for the Olympics. And we are on the first class promenade deck, which goes the entire length of the superstructure. This ship is over 1,000 feet long. That's to prove where we're at. And the captains. I don't think those are the original captains, but this is what we will be doing right here, which is cool. And this is the main shopping area. This is so cool. Right now I'm just doing a quick pan around because we got places to be. So later on I'll do a more extensive walk around. But this is, I guess, Queen Mary's Grand Staircase. It goes down many decks. There's no well there, but that's okay. I'm gonna go over here. Go to the other side of the ship. Now we'll go down there later. But right now, me and my buddy, as you can see, we're gonna go get some coffee.
Oh yes, need coffee.
Mm-hmm. Bye. All right, so okay. Well, this machine's, I don't know exactly what these machines were used for.
I think these were the old air raid sirens.
No,
from the war.
It's a winch, but because it even says it right there.
Oh, okay, winch. Yeah, maybe it is.
So I'm gonna assume these winches, I don't know, they went to something, I know that. So here we are, looking up at the Queen Mary's Bridge. It's a very sunny day and I can barely see anything. Over here, which is really cool, I believe this is an anti-aircraft gun from World War II. Which is really, really cool. And I believe after the war, this gun stayed right here on this ship for the rest of her service. This ship is massive in every way. Looking way up at the crow's nest. Way up there. Holy moly. And over there you have the forecastle deck. We'll tour around that at a later time. We got the forward well deck. So technically, if I go down these steps to the forward well deck, and if I'm standing right about here, I believe in the movie The Poseidon Adventure, I might be up there, but I'll have to relook at the Poseidon Adventure movie. But right here is where that one scene should be filmed in the beginning of the movie, where Gene Hackman and the other guy who played the other Reverend stood right here and had that conversation. So I believe it was right here, and then they went up these stairs, I believe, to go up to the first class areas.
If you're freezing to death, you burn the furniture. You set fire to the building, but you get off your knees.
Somewhat unorthodox, wouldn't you say, Reverend Scott?
But realistic. John, you've got to use your church for something more positive than prayer.
So there's a little tidbit right there. Super cool. Oh, there's my buddy. He's already on the forecastle deck. Might as well go over there. Huh? Oh, I know. I'm gonna put my coffee right there. So you'll notice below me is these planks of wood. That's because they're doing restoration of the wood decking. So yes, these anchor chains are huge. Don't know what goes down there. Maybe a small cargo hold. Here we are at the pretty much the very tip of the bow. And right underneath here you got these little telegraphs. So basically officers and sailors would stand here when in port, and they would adjust it to whatever they need it to be, and it would send the signal all the way to the bridge over there, and even the engine room, and they would able to control the ship from there to make it so that whatever the docking process was, they made it easier for them. But yes, we are on the forecastle deck of the Queen Mary. She's a beaut. Here we go. We're here on the bridge of the Queen Mary. Just think. The captain and the officers would have been here on the bridge when she was in service. How cool is that? And look here on the aft wall of the bridge. This is where the flags are for all the different countries. So they'd raise these flags when they pull into port of whatever country they're in. Cool. Oh, so this indicated, or this operated the watertight doors. That is so cool. So, DeGrazia, this is the watertight door operational area.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess they could close the watertight doors from this thing. Dude, this is so cool. Ooh, the chart room with the Queen Mary. I don't think you can actually get in there, can you? No, but you can at least look through the glass. That is so cool. Stabilizer controls. I know. So I cannot go. It's onto the bridge wing. It's blocked off because they are working on it. You can look. You can see how bad the decking is. So it's going to be restored. All right, Spammels, what do you think of this bridge wing review right here on the Queen Mary? If you ever watch this. Because I know you do that in your videos. Let's see, is it possible to actually go up here?
Look, you got a birdie.
No, there's this gate in the way. Oh, pigeons. Yep. Alright, so what do you think of this so far?
So far, it's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
You can see. Are those mountains over there? Or is that yeah, those are mountains. We got the Carnival panorama in the back of the ship.
You can see the slide.
Yep.
Now that's the weather indicator, isn't it? I think that's...
Yeah, weather and radar indicator up there.
Yep.
That's those things right there.
you.
2 years of planning that.
Ah.
So here we are on the
Take a picture
stern.
of your pretty boat.
Yeah, you take picture of the pretty boat.
All right, you make your video.
We are going towards the stern, the very fantail of the ship. As you can see, docked right next to us is the Carnival Panorama. Now, I don't think we can get there down there. Oh, we can. Never mind. Above me right now is the docking bridge. Nice. I love this. It's like you have the whole ship to your disposal. Look at the size of these bollards. Okay. There's the water down below. In that box you see over the side of the ship, there's an access way to get into that box, and you can actually see the propellers, the ship's propellers, which is really, really cool. But I think that's only available on the mechanical tour.
And the funny thing is, we go and we knock on Linda's front door in Malibu, and she just finished working out. She was wearing a white wife beater. And she opens the door and she just screams at us, "Who the are you guys?" And we're like, "Oh my God." And she's like, "Just kidding, come on in." So she was pretty funny. Unique opportunities too. Bill Paxton, we got to meet Bill Paxton. Yeah, he was so awesome. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Arnold, Roseanne's ex-husband. You guys, anybody remember that? Yeah, they came down. They were all best friends. So Jim always used his friends in all the films, and they came down to set one day, so we got to meet them. But yeah, it was an amazing lifetime experience. And yeah, does anybody have any questions or anything?
Unicorns in battle. These are cool. These are trash bins, I think.
It's kind of like the idea of like Disney now thing, or you can do so like at Disneyland.
So cool.
People have a lot of questions.
ship out on the ocean, all fitted out by man's device. She rode in perfect motion. A jar, a crash, a fearful clash, a sound like awful thunder. The dying groan, the living moan, as the splendid ship went under. Out on the sea when the ship went down, out where the lifeboats rocked, husbands were parted from loving wives, captain and sailors, they gave up their lives. Wireless rang with the awful news, by which the whole world was shocked. Out on the sea near eternity, where the angry waters frown, nearer, my God, they sang, just as the ship went down. The sky grows black, the icebergs crack, and death hangs o'er the water. But women first, the orders rang, for mother and for daughter. A cry, a shriek, but who can speak? For then the waters parted. The sea was cleft, and what was left for the living broken hearted? Out on the sea when the ship went down, out where the lifeboats rocked, husbands were parted from loving wives, captain and sailors, they gave up their lives. Wireless rang with the awful news, by which the whole world was shocked. Out on the sea near eternity, where the angry waters frowned, nearer, my God, they sang, just as the ship went down.
And so let's go on a journey through the singing together. Afloat on the ocean blue, the ship's bell rings for the departure of the Titanic. Cheers, goodbye. Smoothly sailing. Dance on board the sailor's two-step. Crash some on board the doomed ship. The Carpathia arrives and saves many lives. Buried at sea, Chopin's funeral march. On a peaceful night, through the starlight bright, where a good ship plowed her way, she was heading straight for the port of fate, ere the breaking of the day. Now our lips are stilled, and our eyes are filled, and our hearts with sorrow torn, but we'll sing of the brave and the lives they gave for the loved ones left to mourn. There the brave men stood as true heroes should, with their hearts in faith sublime, and their name shall be fond memory until the end of time. And the band was bravely playing the song of the cross and crown. Nearer, my God, to thee as the ship went down. There's no story told of true heroes bold that can dim the honor due to the martyrs brave in their nameless grave 'neath the ocean waves of blue. And in future years, when are dried the tears of the ones that bear their name, sweetest memories divine shall our hearts entwine for the glory of their name. There the brave men stood as true heroes your strength, and beauty, the Titanic of the deep. Human souls, your precious cargo, lying now in dreamless sleep. Nearer, nearer to the harbor, nearer, yet the icebergs float. 'Tis God's hand above the waters, stronger than the man-built boat. When the great commander calleth, and his hand shall part the sea, will those heroes' voices answer? Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. Ocean's winds now whisper softly their last lingering farewell to the loved ones born in lifeboats sad. The scene no tongue can tell. Heroes rest beneath the waters long, your voyage o'er the sea, till God's hand shall lift the billows, and his voice shall call for thee. When the great commander calleth, and his hand shall part the sea, will those heroes' voices answer? Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee. She's sparkling clean, this newborn ship, but one old thing is clear. The orders they propose above, we execute down here. We'll watch from here as up above they catch a whiff of glory. This wonder ship may be brand new, but it's the same old story. Stoke the fire in the hold as the men draw back. Feed the heat in the hold as the men drop back. And the dust and the coal in the air is black, and a trickle of sweat runs down your back. And what are the boys from the Midlands doing here? Coal it is that makes the steam that runs the machines that run the world, that send the men below the ground to mine the coal each day. From Leicestershire and Nottingham, us lads who worked down in the pit knew if you got above the ground, you'd save your soul. Some way, get out of the pit, and westward I knew I could run, and ship out to sea, and there my new life was begun. And the screws are turning at 71. It became my dream to go out to sea. Further out from the line you couldn't be, but born to the cold, there's no place for you elsewhere. You trade a life of dank and gloom to shovel in the boiler room, and now you're 7 decks below a lady's dainty feet. And nothing has changed, there's nothing a miner can do. faster and faster we watch as we gain ever more. 73 and too soon, it is 74. For this record speed I believe we strive, for a maiden trip that's too hard to drive. If you push it faster than 75, that is the truth. I swear. Go. I'm off to Philadelphia in the morning. And then you sing, he's off to Philadelphia in the morning. Just echo it back to me, okay? Let's try it. And the melody, even though I sang it differently both times, is okay? So let's try it. So I'm gonna go, I'm off to Philadelphia in the morning. He's off to Philadelphia in the morning. Does anyone recognize this?
Yes.
What is it from?
A Night to
A
Remember.
Night to Remember, very good. In A Night to Remember, they go to the third class, and that really adorable, romantic lead in third class, he has his foot up on a stool, and they're singing this song, and he makes eye contact with an attractive girl who doesn't speak English, and they kind of eye each other while he's singing the song. It's adorable. Go watch it. But that's what this is from. So I'm going to do my best to do this without messing up. And just sing that back to me. Even if I sing different words, just sing he's off to Philadelphia. Oh, me name is Patty Leary, from a spot called Tipperary. The hearts of all the girls I am a thorn in. But before the break of morning, faith 'tis they'll who be forlorn, and for I'm off to Philadelphia in the morning. Off to Philadelphia in the morning. Very good. With me bundle on me shoulder, faith there's no man could be bolder. I'm leaving dear old Ireland without warning, for I lately took the notion to cross the briny ocean, for I'm off to Philadelphia in the morning. Off to Philadelphia in the morning. There's a girl named Kate Malone, who I hope to call my own, and to see my little cabin floor adorning. But my heart is sad and weary, how can she be Mrs. Leary if I start for Philadelphia in the morning? Off to Philadelphia in the morning. With me bundle on me shoulder, faith there's no man could be bolder. I'm leaving dear old Ireland without a warning, for I lately took the notion to cross the briny ocean, for I'm off to Philadelphia in the morning. Philadelphia in the morning. When they told me I must leave this place, I tried to keep a cheerful face, for to show my heart's deep sorrow I was scorning. But the tears will surely blind me, for the friends I leave behind me. When I start for Philadelphia in the morning, Philadelphia in the morning. With me bundle on me shoulder, faith there's no man could be bolder, as I leave the spot that I was born in. Yet someday I'll take the notion to come back across the ocean to my home in dear old Ireland in the morning. As well as his daughter, Everly.
Now that I didn't know how James was going to set this up, and now I feel like it's a running joke at this point. Here's this song again. You're gonna like it. It's great to be back here on the Queen Mary performing. The first time I tried stand-up comedy was actually in the Grand Ballroom here. A friend of mine had an album release party there and asked me to warm up the crowd. So it's great to be performing here again. I'm not a guitar player. I picked up a guitar during COVID, so you'll like it. I'm also not a singer. Give it up for James Panka's freaking talent.
Woo!
Incredible, brilliant mind, and also incredible talent. Though like the wonder, the sun gone down, darkness be over me, my rest a stone. Yet in my dreams I'd be nearer, my God, to thee. Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee.
There let the way appear, steps up to heaven, all that thou sendest me in mercy given.
Angels to